Hey humans, Coach Mindy here with your Find the Drive workout of the day. Today we have try by row. 3 rounds, 4 times of a lot of tricep. We're going to be starting out with 12 renegade rows, 12 dips, 12 row to kickbacks, a crab walk forward for 12 reps, a crab walk backwards for 12 reps, and then you're going to close out each round with 12 bent over rows from the ground. We'll talk about what each of those movements look like, but to get you ready, we're going to go through our warm-up 2 times through, starting out with your PVC pipe pass-through. So feet hips width apart, full grip on that PVC, shrug your shoulders, bring that PVC pipe up and over, keeping a full grip. Don't allow yourself to get relaxed. We want your shoulders to do some work. So full grip, hands all the way around, front to back, 10 reps. Back to front, 10 reps. Your head should not move. Make your arms and shoulders do the work. And then 10 around the world, 5 per side, alternating directions. Every time you get to the front, bringing it to the small of your back and keeping those arms long all the way around. Then we're going to do 10 overhead claps, palms up, shoulder blades pinched together, arms in line with the shoulders, not below. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the gut. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. You're going to do that for 10 reps and move into bulletproof arms. So feet hips width apart, hinging forward, keeping that chest up, eye on the horizon. Murphy says hello. Arms out into a T for 10 reps. Palms facing you, elbows at 90, driving your pinkies to the ceiling. You're going to do that for 10 reps, and then elbows down by your side, pushing out overhead. It's like a push and pull of something heavy. So tension throughout that body, and you're going to do 10 reps there. We're going to move down to the ground for the final 3 movements. Starting out with a high plank to down dog. Start out in high plank position, active shoulders pushing against the ground. Rocking back in a downward dog. 10 reps there. And step your feet out slightly. Walk your hands all the way back. Stand up. Walk your hands back out and into a push-up. You're going to do 5 reps there. And then after your last push-up, we're going to hold a high plank for 30 seconds. So step those feet back in, squeeze the butt, squeeze the gut, active shoulders pushing away from the ground for 30 seconds. You're going to go through all elements of that warm-up 2 times through to get you ready for try by row. 3 rounds, 4 time of a lot of triceps. We will start out each round with a renegade row. So you will need a pair of dumbbells for this. This is not a renegade row push-up. It is just a renegade row. So your dumbbells will start underneath your shoulders. Feet just outside of your hips. Row it up for 12 reps there. So the goal is to keep your shoulders and hips square to the ground. So if you find when you go to row that you're opening your chest up and rotating and your hips are rocking, then maybe we need to drop this down to the knees. Everything should look the same. We're just now in a knee position versus a toe position. 12 total reps there, not 12 per side. Then you're going to move into dips. You can use a chair, bench, cooler, anything that allows you a full range of motion. So for our dips, they'll look like this, or like this, or you can get spicy and maybe do single leg. With the dips, you want to go as low as you can while maintaining control. So you should feel an opening of the chest, lots of pec work, and it's good to have your hands off the edge to take some pressure off your wrists. your elbow should come straight back to a 90-degree angle. Don't allow yourself to flare and round out your back. Something to watch out for. Just like a push-up, elbows go straight back. I would warm these up, maybe doing some with the bent leg before you jump into more advanced positioning. After that, we're gonna grab our dumbbells for row to kick back. So you start out standing up, feet hips width apart. This is just to get in your setup position. You're gonna hinge forward, and this is where we'll start for each rep. My back is flat, the dumbbells are just the outside of my knee. I'm gonna go row straight back, then extend, back to center, down. So, arm comes straight back. You can see daylight between my body and my elbow, and extend straight back. This should be a fluid, controlled movement. If you are not able to fully extend your arm backwards, then you need to lower that weight. Very important that we're getting a full range of motion and not limiting ourselves. This should also be controlled. We don't want to snap our elbow back into extension. It needs to be a controlled extension. 12 reps there. Weights go down. We go down. 4 crab walks. So your hand positioning is entirely dependent on your flexibility. Do what feels good for you. No, not doing a crab walk is not an option. So whether your fingers are facing away from you or towards you or kind of out to the side, it's whatever works best for your body. From here, you drive your hips nice and high. You should stay in this tabletop position. Don't allow yourself to sink because it takes your shoulders and your necks with you. Keep those hips up, and it's 12 crab walks one way, right, left equals 1, and then 12 crab walks the other way. Same thing, right, left equals 1 rep. You're gonna do that for 12. Be sure as you get tired or begin to move, you keep those hips up. We can start that way, but then as soon as we start stepping, we'll start shrinking. Keep those hips high. All right, your final movement. Back to dumbbells. It's a bent over row from the ground. So, setup is gonna look very similar to a dumbbell deadlift. Feet are slightly narrow, hinging forward. Dumbbells touch just above your pinky. My back is flat. Eye on the horizon, chest is up, and whether your dumbbells are touching this way or kind of flared out, down. So I'm not rising out of this each time, my back is staying flat. So you're gonna get a nice burn in your hamstrings, glutes, and quads, simply holding the position. I prefer to have my palms facing backwards and a slight angle with the dumbbells, but in doing so, be sure that your shoulders don't round. If you know you have a tendency to round out your back, go ahead and turn those palms in. You're not gonna get the same depth, but it'll keep your neck out of the equation. So again, from the front, looks like this. Option number 1, dumbbells are facing in, my palms facing in. Touch the ground each time. Or dumbbells out. It is a little awkward, so start out with a lighter weight and maybe move up. The idea behind this, besides getting the extra work in the glutes and the hamstrings, is starting from a dead stop. It kind of removes your ability to use your body for momentum. So if you have found yourself and you do bent over row, you're able to almost do this worm position to get the weights up. It kind of takes that out of it. And you may not realize that you're doing that. So set up your phone or a camera, film yourself doing bent over rows, and you'll see how your body is doing the cheat without your permission. The dead stop from the ground removes that. So you're gonna get a nice little burn in your legs, but it's also gonna remove your ability to use momentum, and it's really gonna focus that on the triceps and the lats. Hence the name, try by row. So again, 3 rounds, 4 time. Warm up each of these movements before you start. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great workout.